Even all remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go video. And you know me, I'm all about new apps and experiences in the Oculus Go and highlighting and showcasing new stuff that's coming up. So if you're a developer and you're creating an app and you want me to have a little look at it, maybe do a video on this channel, do get in contact, details in the about section, and I'll take a look. And this app that I'm about to look at today is One Search app. A user on Reddit by the name of CMDR2 hooked me up with access to his app. I'm going to take a look at it now to see if it's something worth looking forward to. So here we are in the menu of Speed Surfer 2. We're sitting in some sort of weird living room. I'm on a sofa with a Goomba. And we've got a few options. So we've got Learn to Play, Start Campaign and Custom Game. So Learn to Play kind of guides you through how to control it. Start Campaign gives you a few sort of difficulties and that sort of thing. And Custom Game lets you kind of, customize it. How hard do you want it to be? Play certain tracks to your heart's content, that sort of thing. Viewing controls, it has an interesting control setup which we'll go through as we play. You actually use the pointer to kind of point and then you use the touchpad to select. I would prefer sort of trigger to select, but there you go. One bit of feedback to the developer as well is that when I booted up one time, I guess I had my headset at a skew angle and the whole game was skewed angle and I couldn't reset it. I couldn't go back to the menu to reset it or anything. I had to actually quit and go back in. So one bit of feedback there. But as I say, it's under development, so it's got plenty of time to improve. So let's do some campaign. Let's continue previous game. And the control setup is different to anything else I've ever played. So you hold the controller like this. You literally steer like a kind of car, I guess, like a boat, like a plane, and kind of control on that. So you go left to right, and you use the sort of touchpad to kind of reset the kind of controller skew. So you can see you've got yourself a little pizza delivery guy. Oh, I went straight to the first thing. Pizza delivery guy on a surfboard with a jet power coming out of it. It looks very sort of Mario-esque. The title of the app and stuff is very sort of the commentary that goes with it and the details and the instructions kind of mention Luigi's Pizza and stuff like that. And basically you kind of just like steer through things to get to the other side to try and almost endless runner it. But there is an end to the level, so it's not a complete endless runner. But there are power-ups, so there's a shield, which I just missed. There's snails, those red patches slow you down. The green ones speed you up. And the blue, I said the blue ones give you a shield, didn't I? Yeah, the green ones speed you up. So it's actually kind of hypnotic playing it. I actually really kind of like it. In a kind of really basic kind of game. He didn't say how much it's going to cost or when it's due out. But it's a fun little app. I have to say, I'm kind of enjoying it. So it starts off kind of. Oh, actually, if you kind of tilt the control pad forward, it pauses, or backwards, and it pauses. You can kind of like reset your controller by just like click on the touchpad. It kind of drifts out of alignment. I do find that sometimes when I am playing the level, the controller ends up kind of drifting. I end up kind of controlling like sideways rather than flatways. So I think you kind of have to kind of push yourself to the side and reset it by pressing the touchpad. But it's quite good. I mean, I don't know how much he's going to add to it, how much more polish he's going to add to it. But it's quite a fun little game. It's probably something I wouldn't mind spending, maybe a quid, 79p, $1 maybe. And I think you probably get a lot of sales out of this. Be a fun little one to kind of share with people. I mean, maybe even multiplayer. That might be quite good. Trying to race with somebody to get through. That could be quite good. Trying to do it the most thing. Or maybe like a little spin where you got to try and collect as many things as you can. Do it the opposite. You're actually trying to hit every single thing. And that could be quite good for a leaderboard type thing. Because I think at the end of the day, you can't really get through this much faster than hitting the speeders and whizzing through the level. But for what it is, it's quite good. And I will play a little bit of an insane game mode now. So let's go to the main menu, custom game. Here you can kind of, customize it. So you can make it insane, extra long, very hard. Make sure everything's moving, everything's ping-ponging, and do the last level. So this one should be silly fast. Oh! Oh, look at how fast this is going. And this is handling quite well. I did find in some of the single player levels it did have a little bit stuttering, but I don't know whether that's kind of the control system, whereas if you tip the pad forward it pauses. I don't know if it was that was making it pause. But this is This is... God, I can't believe I'm not hit. Oh, I jinxed it. It's actually quite hypnotic. Kind of dodging things like this. Whoa, and quite responsive. I find it is quite responsive. So I do feel like I am in full control of this little guy with his pizza. Dodging through these things. So when I hit something, it is my own fault. I don't know, could it look better? Yeah, it could, I guess. Could we have more tracks? Sure. The music seems alright. I know the nice touch is when you hit a speed up, the music goes faster. If you hit one of the slow down things, slow down patches, the music goes slower. So that's quite a nice little touch. But it, for the most part, chugs away at a decent pace. Maybe sort of slightly better draw distance, maybe. The monsters, I guess, are kind of popping out of nowhere a little bit, but there's plenty of time to kind of see. I think when I first started playing it, I was looking at the pizza man rather than the head of the track, but in the end you end up kind of like focused on the head of the track, and you kind of see the pizza man kind of in your peripheral vision, and then just focus on kind of going forward. So yeah, an interesting one to keep an eye out. I think I'll leave the guy's details down below, so if you want to kind of drop him a message on Reddit to kind of maybe get access to it early, or maybe sort of keep an eye on it and see how it's going, sort of thing, get notified when it comes out. Obviously I will cover it in one of my latest releases videos once it is released. But overall, I think this is a fun little app and a fun little thing, and I'll keep crashing like a million times now, so let's end this video. So there we go, Speedrunner, not out yet, date to be released TBC, price TBC, but I'll let you know if I know. I'll do one of my latest release videos and I'll feature it in there. But yeah, so far so good. I love seeing sort of what the devs are coming up with, and kind of all the little games and kind of things they're working on, because a lot of these people, they're doing it in their spare time. They're taking some time out of their day, working full time, or maybe they're a student, and they kind of got this little bit of a passion to create something, a little bit of an idea, and they want to kind of see it come real. And that's how things grow. That's how these developers get better, join bigger companies, create bigger experiences, bigger games, push the industry forward. They learn things in these apps and these games that enables them to do other stuff. So it's in our interest to kind of support these people, support the decent apps, the people that are trying hard, try and do something different. Give them the reviews, give them the feedback. All the devs I've spoken to so far have been totally open, totally honest, and they want feedback. None of them have asked me to kind of review things in certain ways or anything. They just want to get better, and it's our responsibility, and it's in our power to help them. So Speed Surfer, thumbs up so far. It's a fun little game. And talking to thumbs up, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. If you didn't like it, that's fine. But do let me know down below why you didn't like it, and I'll try to do better for next time. Also let me know what you think about Speed Surfer. Is it something you're going to keep your eye on? Hit that subscribe button and become one of the Remarkables. Also that notification bell so you're notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.